Yo, what up, man? Chris and I checking in, man. Back with another blog. I'm gonna talk about this Pharoah and this Times Square shooting situation, man. And you know, a lot of times when I talk about stuff like this, I try to just piggyback, and it really becomes a legal discussion for me, and that's something I'm very passionate about. I'm way more passionate about that than I am even battle rap, man. So a lot of y'all be wondering what I'm gonna do with my other channel and stuff like that. It may end up eventually turning into a legal channel. When I finally get situated, man, maybe I'll start a podcast, get a bunch of people that want to talk about different stuff with the legal system and really promote that and be something that I go hard with. And I don't know if a lot of y'all have been following this case, but he was recently arrested, Pharoah was, who was basically a battle rapper that battled on RBE, We Go Hard.
It's your boy Pharoah, man, Water God, Coney Island, Bob.
Make some motherfucking noise, man!
He's been around for a little minute, man. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say he's attached to any one particular league, but he's definitely battled on multiple platforms. And I don't know if you've been following his case, but he recently got arrested. He was charged with attempted murder, and they even charged his girl. So I'm gonna get into that too. They charged her as well. And it's just another teaching moment, man, of the legal system and the pitfalls that you go through. Let me read what they said happened in this case. All this is allegedly, by the way. A fight among several men in Times Square on Saturday led to at least one of them to pull a gun out and open fire, injuring 2 women and a 4-year-old girl. The girl, who was toy shopping with her family, was shot in the leg and is expected to survive, as were the 2 women, a 23-year-old tourist from Rhode Island who was also shot in the leg, and a 43-year-old from New Jersey who was also shot in the foot. That's pretty much what they're saying happened. What they feel like happened in this case, allegedly, is that there was they think Pharoah was actually trying to shoot at his brother. I don't really know nothing about that. I don't even really care about Pharoah. I don't care about the situation. It was reckless. It didn't make a lot of sense. It's in the middle of Times Square, a city that never sleeps. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when I used to be in New York, man, I can go to BBQs at 2 a.m. and it's crowded, bro. Like, the whole street is crowded. Shout out to BBQs. If you ain't never ate that, boy, it's fire. But that's a whole other thing. I used to go to BBQs at 2 a.m. and it's fire. And crowded. So if you ain't never, Times Square, as big of a tourist spot as that is, to even have a situation like this and think there are not cameras everywhere outside the establishment, at traffic lights, as many cell phones as there, is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're saying happened. And they're saying that I guess like his girl or something like drove him down to Florida where her family is at, and that's where they end up catching him at. All this is allegedly. I don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is in that situation. Whatever happens is what happens. But he was charged with attempted murder, and I did something about plea deals or whatever. I think I did a blog on plea deals a couple months ago, and I was talking about how the criminal justice system is a plea bargain system, and in order they can't afford, like, in the Constitution, you have a right to a jury trial, obviously, but if everybody went to trial, the whole criminal justice system would shut down. They don't have the resources, the money, anything for everybody to go to trial. So the laws are designed to get you to plea out. It's a plea bargain system. So when I looked at what he was charged with, it was a little shocking to me, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it was a little on the high side, if I'm being honest. And this blog ain't about who's right or who's wrong. I tried to do this blog taking my feelings out. So I'm not like, oh yeah, he shot a 4-year-old, he should get whatever he get. Like, no, I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? I strictly took my feelings out of this and just did a blog just based on my thoughts on the criminal justice system. So, attempted murder in New York requires the same intent as murder, which in New York is most commonly charged as murder in the second degree. The elements of second degree murder are 1, causing the death of another person, and 2, with intent to cause death of another person. Key word is intent. So the reason why I was shocked by what he was charged with, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, this ain't one of them kind of blogs. This is just to open up a discussion. I feel like they charged him on the high side. You know what I'm saying? Even if he was shooting at his brother, even if he was trying to harm his brother, kill his brother, whatever, allegedly, he definitely was not trying to shoot a 4-year-old or anybody else. Now, was it reckless? Of course it's reckless. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But if I'm a juror and you're trying to tell me, and I'm reading the law that says attempted murder is, let me read it again, causing the death of another person or with the intent to cause death, I have a hard time saying that he intended to cause the death of the other people that was hit. As reckless as the shot was, I can't say he was trying to kill them. I would have a hard time doing that. When I also look at the lower extremities, you're not really going to die from a leg wound, a foot wound. That's what these were. I mean, if you went for a very long time without any medical assistance and you hit a femoral artery or something and you bled out, maybe that's a different story. But obviously in a situation like this in the middle of Times Square, you're going to get medical treatment. So when I look at all those things, I thought, I was a little shocked. They kind of charged him that high, to be honest with you. As reckless as it was, I still was shocked. They charged this female second-degree accessory. So they're trying to say the fact that she drove him to Florida, they didn't hit her as a second-degree accessory. And you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get them to turn on each other. That's what that. Was he trying to do? Is he the shooter? And was he trying to do this? That's the only way you're going to get out of this charge. They got both of them sitting in jail right now. They got no bond on him. Obviously, he got to be extradited back to New York. And they gave her a $500,000 bond, bro. $500,000 bond. I know people that didn't actually kill somebody. Fuck a damn second-degree accessory. I know people that didn't kill somebody and got a $75,000 bond. 50 racks to get out of jail on a $500,000 bond. They want her to sit in jail. They want her to rot in jail until she can tell on this nigga. Bro, the criminal justice system, man, it's so easy to get involved in this and so hard to get out, man. You know, and I just pray that people aren't in these situations. I pray people not in no type of situation I was in. It is so hard to get out of this situation because people never fight on your behalf. You know, a defense attorney, they're not fighting on your behalf, man, especially not no public defender. No, they're going to tell you, this is what they tell you, bro, when you locked up. We're going to do all we can for your freedom, okay? They'll tell you that, but then they barely come see you. They give you a discovery super late. They don't really go over your discovery like until it's time for you to go to trial. That could be 2 years from now. The whole 2 years you sit in jail, you hardly ever even seeing your lawyer. These are all facts. And then the public defender's office and the prosecution office is like on the same floor in a lot of these buildings. So they got the same public defender who has to fight for your case against the same prosecutor who's prosecuting your case. They walk the halls with each other all day long. They in the break room, in the conference room, and you know, getting coffee, all this kind of stuff. And then they start running these deals on your case. So say your public defender has your case and 2 more cases. And she got to deal with, I don't know, I'm going to make up a name, Prosecutor Adams. So she goes to Prosecutor Adams and she say, well, you know, I'm thinking about, you think you can give me like a 10-year deal on this Johnson case? And she says, okay, well, I can give you a 10-year deal on the Johnson case if you force or if you get the Howard case to go to take a plea. So they start trading off cases. These are like facts, bro. I'm not even making this up. Like these are facts. They trade off cases. In one case, they'll try to get you a good plea deal so that you can convince the other case to take a plea deal too. So she's like, well, you know, if you can try to get your client to take a plea, then I'll go easy on your other client. And that's what goes on all the time. Then the defense attorney, what you really don't want is for you to be the case that gets traded out, the one that's not worked on. You may be sitting in your cell like, yeah, man, I'm going to trial, man. Fuck that shit. They gotta take me to trial. I'm innocent. You're hoping that your defense attorney is really going to work on your behalf because that's what she's telling you. But she ain't really working on your behalf. She goes to the prosecutor. Prosecutor's like, well, I'll help out your other client if you can get so-and-so to take a plea. That so-and-so might be you. But you kind of like, no, I want to take a trial. I want to go to trial. But your prosecutor's trying to trade your case out. So the public defender trying to trade your case out. So the public defender gonna come back to you. You hell bent on going to trial. This is what your public defender gonna say to you. Man, I was talking to the prosecutor, man. I was looking over your paperwork and it wasn't really that good. I was kind of thinking like you gotta, I'm thinking you should just take a plea. I think I can get, you facing like 87 years. I think I can get you a 12. I think I can get you 12. Good behavior. You might get out at 9. What you gonna do in that situation, bro? You can't afford a real attorney, so you got a public defender. How can you even feel confident going to trial if your public defender is not even confident taking it to trial? So as much as you just sat here talking about how much you going to trial, it is what it is, you start changing the tune, bro. You start changing your tune. And now you got to end up taking a plea. All in all, your public defender never really fought for you. She just traded your case out. And that's what goes on all the time. So that is a common story in the criminal justice system, what I just told you of trading cases out. That's why if you do any kind of dirt, at least be putting you some money up for a lawyer, because hoping that these public defenders are going to save you is not the case. And if you in law school trying to be a public defender, realize what I just told you and try to become a better public defender. Do more communication and work harder for your clients. When I look at this Pharoah situation, I don't really think 12 jurors will find him guilty of attempted murder. That's just me personally. I don't feel like that. But I feel like he's been overcharged so that they can get him to plea out to what they really want him to plea out, which is probably going to be some type of aggravated assault. If he was to be found guilty, they'll drop most of his charges, plea him out to an aggravated assault. He'll do some jail time. It'll probably be significant. He'll probably do a significant amount of jail time. But it won't be nothing crazy like he was facing. His girl, they didn't put her in a position of flip-flop. She can't even get out of jail on bond because her bond is dumb high. $500,000 is dumb high. So they didn't put her in a situation where she just like, you know what, all I did was drive you down to Florida. And now I can't even get out of jail on a $500,000 bond. So she may start flip-flopping. And in that situation, man, I don't know, bro. I'm just passionate about it, man, because when I be thinking about it, it just all boils down to money to me at the end of the day. It's just a money thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put me in a situation where you overcharge me. Now I got to go to bond on the overcharges. I can't bond out because the bond is stupid high. Even if a year later you drop the charge down to like an aggravated assault or something, you're never going to give me back my bond money. You never give me back my bond money if I bond out. I just lose the money. So if my bond was crazy like $100,000 and I bonded out on $10,000 or something, when this case is resolved and you finally plea me down to what it is that you feel like I'm guilty of in the first place, you're not going to give me my $10,000 back. What the hell are they doing with the bond money, bro? They ain't putting it back in the jail system. Jail conditions are terrible. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the food they give you in jail, bro. They literally are giving you like 1,100 calories for lunch, man. You getting like 4 ounces of some type of meat. It ain't chicken. It ain't beef. It's like some, I don't know what it is, bro. It's like some stuff mashed together. They call it a patty. It ain't even real beef. They give you 2 ounces of vegetable like a cookie. People are in there starving, bro. When you see people get out of jail and they didn't gain a lot more weight, a lot of it is lack of exercise, but a lot of them eating snacks because the regular food they give you is terrible. Medical conditions terrible. You think you got tooth problems? Oh, you got tooth problems? You got a cavity or something? You trying to get some type of your teeth clean? You need a filling? Man, they pulling your tooth. Ain't no fixing no teeth. You got a tooth problem? Let me get that tooth. Yeah, come here. Let me get that up. Let me get that up off you. Let me get that tooth is what's going on, man. That is their dental process. The process is called let me get that tooth. Because they pulling, man, they'll leave you in there with no teeth, bro, if they can. You got a tooth problem. You talking about surgeries, all kind of stuff. Bro, you got to be on your last leg for them to send you to a public hospital and put the money it would take for you to actually have surgery, anything like that. You would have to get in some type of fight, brawl, where someone really like broke your arm or something. If you can walk, they're gonna let you fix it on the street. The problem is you're not giving me no bond that's reasonable enough for me to even get on the street to even fix these issues. You're not giving me no bond of that. You know why? Because you overcharged me, gave me such a high bond. Maybe if you had charged me with aggravated assault in the beginning, I might have been able to bond it out. I might have been able to bond out. But no, you charged me with attempted murder. Attempted murder, one of the highest charges you can have in jail, bro. When you got capital murder, then you got murder, then you got rape, then you got like aggravated child molestation or some stuff, and then you got like attempted murder. Like, it's really high up there. Aggravated assault is a popular charge, but a lot of stuff can be aggravated assault. It's not the end all be all. I can shoot you in the stomach, a non-life-threatening extremity, aggravated assault. You know what I'm saying? I could beat you up so bad that your face is blue and black, aggravated assault. All this kind of stuff. Like, aggravated assault is a wide range of stuff. Everything is an aggravated. If it ain't simple assault, it's aggravated assault. So everything is aggravated assault. So it's just like, I was surprised he wasn't charged with aggravated assault. I mean, I don't care one way or the other, man. This ain't me defending on Pharoah. Like, this blog, you know, the hell with Pharoah and his situation, if I'm keeping it real with you. I just wish everybody the best, wish him the best, wish the recovering people that was hit, it looks like they're going to be all right. I wish them the best. The criminal justice system, bro, this shit is just wicked, man. It is wicked the way they do people, the way they get around doing people, the way small letters of the law allow them to do certain stuff, and they don't have no penalties for giving you 8, 9 charges and then dropping them down to 2. They don't got nobody policing that stuff. They can do whatever it is they want because this ain't nothing but white politicians that put these rules in place way back in the day. And until we start taking charge and voting and taking charge of our own government and changing a lot of these laws, it's going to always be that way, man. This is just a discussion, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just my thoughts, man. Something I'm passionate about, man. I just wanted to talk about it, man. Salute to everybody. I normally don't talk a lot about people's business. So I don't really care about the Pharoah situation. You know what I'm saying? If he's not involved or he's not done anything, I hope he gets out of jail. I really do. And other than that, I just wish everybody the best, man. God bless y'all. Have a good day. Holla at your boy.